What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Dama Nerds! This is MJ. It is the 12th year of Sander. Sunday, October 6, 2019, here in the Japanese time zone, because that's where I'm hanging out. But guess what? Where I am, I'm never away from Rod. So, Rod, what's up? How's it going?
What's up, nerds? We're over here at the NAKO, chilling in Minnesota.
NAKO.
The NAKO. It is 11:10 a.m. on Saturday.
Good morning, everyone.
Hell yeah! I'm drinking the coffee this time. MJ's on the beer.
Oh yeah.
And you know we're at the NAKO, so we got all the homies here. We had to get one of them in here, so we got the homie Teo in here, all the way from Europe.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Woo 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 woo, Teo.
And actually, as we're recording, we're chilling in the GT room, so we got a squad hanging out. If you guys hear anyone in the background, maybe you'll recognize the voice. Guess who it is?
Just voices. Yeah, just guess.
Just guess. I'm not telling you nerds who it is.
We're not telling who. Yeah. But Teo is here as a special guest. Teo, thank you so much.
Dude, thank you
for
guys.
joining us.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
Nerd out.
You know, and I think for the people who have been nerding with us for a while, they heard episode 16 at Kendama World Cup. And maybe they recalled that at the intro when we introduced everybody, you were there, Teo.
Yeah, I introduced myself, but I'm pretty sure that was like the only thing I said.
That was pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll catch up now.
Hell yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, what was up? Because actually, you and Josh were one of the first few people that me and Rod were like, hey, let's go talk. Like, you guys were having a serious conversation right when we were about to start the Nerds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were jamming some ideas, fucking talking about all kinds of shit.
Right?
Yeah. We were
So
talking about the event.
Let's just dive into that. Yeah, events and stuff. What were you guys talking about?
Mainly, we were talking about like the format of the event. We were talking about like how the girls' involvement was at the event, which was incredible. We were talking about like just like generally like what we'd seen that day. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Super nuts.
I remember, from what I recall, it was something along the lines of also like if it's necessary to have a female bracket, a woman's bracket, compared
we were talking about
having a guys. Like, should it really be split up? Like, if that's the case, like, how far should we split it? Like, should we have like, you know, by height? By like
by height, yeah.
Come on, right? We were talking about length of hair last
I was gonna
time.
say
Like,
by
if you
hair
got a
length,
beard or not?
Yeah.
You
got glasses. You're over in this category. If you're wearing white
glasses
shoes, you're
are that
over
way.
here.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Yeah. Because I heard that Teo, your girlfriend, was actually was talking about that specifically. Like,
my girlfriend
this is so necessary.
Also involved in that. So if there's like overlap in the audio, it's because said voice was talking.
Said voice.
And I have noise canceling headphones, so I can't hear anything that's going on around me.
What'd you say?
What?
Oh, I heard that.
Teo, what?
Huh? I can't even hear myself.
Sorry, we like to add banter.
Oh man, never a dull moment over here.
Matrix.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So MJ, you're over there. You're watching the live stream. We actually have the live stream pulled up over on our side too. They're getting into the AM Open right now. Day 2 AM Open.
Yeah, I think, dude, they're finishing up with the losers brackets. Shout out to Matt Jorgensen for just working so hard. It's also Cody.
Oh yeah, those guys have been on it.
Just on it all, and it's not over, guys. It's not over. But it looks super rad. Everyone's having a good time. I was up until 4:30 last night.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Watching. I was also jamming some illustrations.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're doing that Inktober thing.
I am.
Farm upstate.
So every month I gotta draw one piece.
Yeah.
And
Wait, every
there's like
month? You mean every day, right?
Every day, yes.
Yeah.
And there's a prompt, there's a theme that I have to follow.
Oh.
So I just look at this list, and I can't just draw whatever I want.
Oh, damn. I thought it was the
like, all right. No, so there's that, right? And from that, I started that actually last year, and I had the idea of this past year when there was the 28 tricks later.
Yeah.
And I was like, everyone can do whatever they want. And I was thinking about Inktober, and I was like, it's kind of cool that there's a set amount of tricks or for each day for people to focus on.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
Yeah.
I thought about doing that, but then I was like,
kendama.
October, I'm so fucking busy, like with those drawings every day. It's a real challenge. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to try that, but I need to figure out a month to do that. And then guess what? Kendamalicious, Stankmaster Flex
Yeah.
started it
Yeah, he
this
did.
year. Stanktober.
Stanktober.
Hashtag Stank-
Yeah, I
October.
saw that.
Yep.
It's a good
And
concept.
so he's got that, and through the same thing, through Inktober, that's where he got the inspiration
Oh, cool.
for this. And yeah. So he whipped up a list of tricks, single tricks. You don't have to do just the one trick, of course.
Yeah.
But it themed around that one trick, and do a trick, upload it, hashtag.
That's
And it's a
tight.
good, an extra challenge for people to jump on.
Hell yeah.
And something that they can like feel like okay about. I feel like 28 tricks later, everyone's trying to like do the best that they can.
No,
like,
totally, yeah. It's like something where
to
you're
the
like
fucking
pushing
max.
shit and like going ham.
Stressful.
It's super
Yeah.
stressful. Speaking of
Teo.
stressful, we were just talking about this, how this
Yo.
year is a leap year. So it's going to be fucking 29 tricks later this year.
Whatever. There's one fucking day.
Yeah, one
just-
day, yeah.
Yeah, one fucking day.
Come on.
I mean, after 28,
That's not
what's
bad.
that one extra day, I guess?
Yeah.
Very long.
Dude, come on, look at
very
Yui.
bad.
Look at Yui. Look at some of the other Japanese players, Kozarov, who went the 1,000-day mark.
Yeah, and Yui,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yui, yep.
1,000 days is fucking
Dude,
crazy.
yeah,
There's also a French player who did that, yeah.
Was there?
Yeah, there was. And he started from, like, I think the first day he played kendama.
What?
So there's maybe a guy out
Wow.
there
So he's
with,
documented
like,
every
1,000
day
days.
of his kendama progression.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
That's
Yeah, that's a real
pretty fucking
documentation. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember his handle, but
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'll try to
Matt,
find it.
Get Matt Billard to do a little mini documentary.
ooh,
There you go.
that'd be cool.
But Teo,
actually, yeah.
do you do the 28 tricks later jam?
Yeah, I've done 20 tricks later the past 2 years. And it's
How
been
do you feel?
challenging,
Yeah.
but really rewarding. And I was really proud of some of the shit I did. So, and every year I say I'm not going to do it the next. And then I do it the next.
Yeah.
Man, I totally softed
just
out
fun.
this year. I went to film my first trick. I think I talked about this on the podcast once before. I went to go fucking film a trick and I got fucking skunked
yes.
and then I got my backup trick and my phone fucked up and
Yes.
I didn't have any footage and I just said fuck it. I'm over it.
Everything
Day
just
one's going
down
that
the
bad.
toilet.
No way. I'm out.
Right, because you were still in Japan at that time. You were just like,
Yeah.
My one beef with it is that it's in February. And it's fucking cold in the Netherlands. And you want to be
Yeah.
filming outside.
Yeah.
That's my one thing.
If there's any other
Yeah,
ones,
yeah,
you
yeah.
could do,
Definitely
like,
depending
2 or
on where
3
you
more
are.
tricks.
That's true, yeah. I don't know if you guys heard the voice talking right there, but if it was any other month, you'd have to do a couple extra days. So
Big facts, big calendar facts.
big
But
calendar
actually,
facts.
but
That's
then,
right.
Ask me any questions about months, days.
Months and
I
days?
know them all.
Oh,
so
shit.
many
What's
weeks,
first
the
one?
Mayan
The
calendar.
first one. The
Man.
first day? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Stanktober thing is, I think, is definitely cool. So anyone can just jump on and be like, okay, today's trick is spike. All right, fucking do a spike or do multiple spikes, do some combo 2 spike, whatever. Just do whatever you want.
I guess
I've seen a few people.
Works.
Yeah, I've seen a few people in the hashtag who are definitely beginners, but it's like they can jump in on it.
No, that's hype though, because it's like that, like simple, so it's not hard for anyone to like hit something. But then, as you're saying, like you can add to it as you wish, right?
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it's sick because if you've never landed just a single trick that's like that trick for the day, then that means you get to land that trick.
Yeah. Hell
which
yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hype.
Even for like the fucking lighthouse one, I did the 3-second JKA rule. I didn't fucking spike that shit. I just let it hang.
Nice.
What prominent names are doing Stinktober? Do you know?
Oh man,
that's obviously subjective.
Kendama Odyssey.
Odyssey's doing it. Nice.
Yeah. Oh man, they're all handles mostly, so I don't remember their names.
It's kind of tough for it to start at NAKO.
Yeah.
Right. This month, that's another thing. Like for some people, you know, when you're out there, especially for the people that are at the event, you just want to hang out with the homies.
Yeah.
Not focus on a trick too much. But then again, you know, if it's just lunar, so do some fucking simple ass lunar, like one of your warm up lunar jams, you know, and just record it and put it up.
Yeah, exactly. And you're honed because you're the event.
That's another thing.
And yeah, I guess with that like format, it makes it easy because like you said, it's just like a quick loon or some shit, and it's like okay, good, boom, done. Back to the event.
I just fucking got super sweaty just doing the stilt one like an hour ago.
Nice.
I was trying to stilt Super Flamingo.
Oh.
Go the second leg.
Under both legs?
Yeah.
Wow. That's rough.
Couldn't get the second leg.
Yeah, that's rough.
I gave up so sweaty. I'm like, nah.
We'll see soon, like, bud.
Oh yeah, that's some Dama aerobics, man. Grinding Super Flamingo tricks.
Yeah. Shit.
Yo, speaking of tricks, something that happened last night here at NAKO that you guys probably didn't see on the live stream was that we had some GT premieres like they do every year because these guys are fucking animals and go ham on the videos. And last night was insane because they premiered the new Ben Harrold edit. And as you can imagine, it was fucked. My brain, I'm still pushing my brain back in my ears.
Right.
Thank God for these headphones or it'd be all over this bed.
Yo, it was awesome. I don't know who was on the IG, but they were just recording like all the reactions of the people sitting down. Everyone just like grabbing their mouths,
really,
jaws wide open. Like, probably Jake.
Yeah, Jake had the camera set up right at the front.
Sick.
Yeah.
GT story.
You didn't see any of the video at all. You just see everyone watching, everyone just oohing and eyeing like they're watching fucking fireworks going.
Yeah, that's similar to the promo that was done 2 years ago for a summer research portfolio.
Yeah.
And that was like the first edit my girlfriend saw, actually. And when that dropped, it was Showdown in Hamburg, which is an event. And, we watched it, there were, 10 people in that room, or more even. I remember being with Mastek, Rolf, Marcus, a bunch of the Euro squad. And we watched it, 4 times in a row. It was insane.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was at that premiere, too. I remember that. It was in the room, just kind of like what we're sitting in. I was sitting on the floor. There was, fucking 50 people in this one hotel room stuffed in there. We're all screaming and yelling. It was gnarly. But not as gnarly as last night, though. Last night, you guys had bouncers and shit. You were kicking people out.
Yeah, hold on. So, Teo, did you have to pay to get a ticket? Was this like a movie screening?
Yeah, basically, the way we did it was we were selling tickets at the booth all day. Yeah. And they were $5 a piece for regular entry and $15 for VIPs.
Yo, there's premium tickets? What the fuck do the VIPs get? Like an extra like a drink with a special coaster, GT coaster, and like
they got an extra drink. There was catering.
Oh, all right.
They got to get in like
okay.
10, 15 minutes earlier.
There was wine and cheese and olives and crackers.
And beer.
They got to do like
and beers.
like a meet and greet with Ben, like shake his hand.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ben was there. That was kind of cool actually, because like. So we watched the edit, and then it was like kind of question time for Ben. It was like, if you had a question, just whatever, ask him a question. And then we watched the edit again because they made like a special slow-mo version where like you took all the same tricks, put them in like the same chronological order, but just slow-moed them so you could actually see what the hell is going on because, good lord.
Was the edit different though, or was it just the same thing,
so
just slow down?
The main edit is like pretty edited. I don't want to give too much away because you guys got to go see it, but like...
And you probably will have seen it.
Yeah, hopefully you'll have seen it by the time this
comes out the 11th.
Possibly.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's it should be pretty close to on par.
So it should be all right. And
right around the time that this comes out.
Oh yeah.
All right, perfect. So this should come out like right after.
Yeah. So when this episode finishes, guys, go on YouTube, check out Fringe Case.
Yeah, Fringe Case.
Make sure you have like a pillow if you're like sitting at a desk or some shit, because your jaw will hit it.
Yeah. 100%.
Or at least have like a cup to catch all the drool.
Yeah, exactly.
Comes
get
out
one of those
that
bibs.
open mouth.
You guys should sell GT bibs, man.
Lobster
Dude,
bibs.
and
not for babies. Not for babies. For when you're watching Ben Harold edits. Ben Harold bibs.
Oh yeah, so it'll be like a premiere bib.
Yeah, premiere bibs. Yes, there we go.
That's another thing you get.
I'll bring it up with the boss.
Yeah. We'll go pitch it later.
He's game, dude. He wants to do like everything. We even talked about making a signature ping pong paddle for me.
Yes. Oh.
That's awesome. That's true though.
Table tennis.
Like GT is always down with that shit. Like you guys got the bocce tama shit. Stuff. You guys got like also, I can't even think. There's like the balaclavas. Like there's so many things, man. Like I've always loved that about GT. How it's like always just like, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking do this. I want to make this. I'm gonna make this, and then everybody's just about it because he does a good job of it, and it's fucking sick.
Dude, that's Jake.
Exactly.
Basically, yeah.
Jake's a fucking machine, man. Love it.
Yeah, creative machine. Yeah, we love it.
It's also just having the freedom of doing whatever you want. Yeah. Because it's like he's the boss, right? So he's like, if he has an idea with a bigger company or corporate, like you gotta go through a few people and then see if it matches the vibe
you gotta
of the
go
company.
up the ladder.
Which he definitely does, but at the same time, it's like if you got an idea, it's like, well, let's fucking do it. Why not? Like, why not?
Yeah, officially, he's creative director for Grain Fury, and like Matt is management, like sales management, etc. But they still jam a bunch of ideas. But I want to go back to the premiere thing.
Oh, dude, bouncers.
Dude,
yeah. I wanted to explain first the tickets. Because obviously that created a lot of like movement. People were like, really? They're selling tickets?
Yeah.
Like there were premieres that didn't need tickets.
I mean, there was always tickets, but it was like you just had to get one. It wasn't you had to pay for it. It was like Weens would walk around and hand out tickets. Like for that summer research profile one.
Yeah. I'm talking about like the premieres at NAKO, the other events, like the other premieres from this weekend.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But, like, those were different premieres, you know? Like, those ones were all shorter, like, announcement kind of edits / just little edits kind of thing. Like, these ones are, like, by far the longest.
I mean, no one else had catering, right?
And nobody else had catering, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's my point. Yeah. Like, this is trying to set a new standard, and it's super interesting. Plus, what hasn't been really... or it has been explained, is that all the money goes towards Ben.
Yes.
Like, Grain Fury takes none of the cut. Like, it's all for Ben. Which is amazing, because brands are always trying to find ways to put money in the hand of pros. So it's super nice that Ben gets all that money. He super deserves it. He took a year and a half to fucking make that edit.
You put in a lot of work, man. Like, not only just filming and grinding, but like the editing, like, you know, doing all of that, keeping that all a secret. Like,
right.
It's gnarly, dude.
Not just being an Instagram whore, like just fucking putting it on.
But that's the crazy part.
I'm so
is that
stoked.
He's also
I'm gonna put it up.
posting on Instagram.
I guess that's true.
You know, like, but those are like the Instagram clips are the throwaway clips. Like, those are the ones that weren't good enough for the edit.
Yeah,
and like, if you go look at his Instagram,
all right idea. Yeah,
like,
that's true, dude.
So it's like, get ready for this edit, guys. You nerds are not ready.
Oh man,
I wish MJ had seen it now.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
you will soon enough.
Because I want to talk about some specifics.
Yeah,
but I also don't want to spoil it.
No, exactly. We can't have spoilers.
No, I don't want to do that to you, bud.
Nerds hate spoilers.
It's totally cool. Yeah, no.
But on that note, so that was yesterday. Today, there's another premiere you guys are doing.
Hell yeah! Today we're premiering the GT Euro Tour.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. And Damon has been working on it like a madman.
Yeah, I didn't even see him yesterday. I didn't even know he was here.
Yeah, he came into the event and he had not finished it yet. Because it's just so fucking big.
Way.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The full project is 23 minutes. And
nice.
So last night, after finishing 3 premieres, finishing around 1:15, we just hung out for like half an hour. And then like Damon comes over, tells me like, yo, I think it finished exporting. The final project is upstairs. And I'm like, fuck, I haven't seen this yet. And I really want to see it. So I like schemed. And I was like, yo, some of us go upstairs to this room. And we'll watch it like together. Like GT Squad. And then I come up to the room. And obviously there's like Rod.
Yeah.
Austin. And John. Just sitting there on the bed.
Yeah.
And then there's Mel somewhere in the background.
Yeah, Mel was
but she's basically GT.
Yeah,
like
Mel's Mel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yo, Jake, can these guys just sit in? And he was like, all right. And then so Damon went to get his computer. Yeah. He set it up on the TV. And we had our like hotel room premiere.
Hell yeah.
Like very small. Like
this was late too. This was at like...
It was like a 2:30.
Yeah, 2:30, 3 a.m. kind of thing.
And it was insane.
Yeah, it was fucked. It was just almost... Like, there was less people and shit, but like almost as rowdy as the other one.
Yeah, we had people from like other rooms knock on our door. Dude, like, what the fuck is happening?
There was a squad just came to the door. And like, you'd hear a knock. It was like, pause it. And then like Teo, the bouncer, goes over, opens the door. And it's like a squad. And Jake just goes, no, and then just slammed the door in their face. And it was like, it was like Bonds and like his little entourage and like the whole, like a whole bunch of people.
And then a bunch of different people. I didn't even see Bonds.
Yeah. Oh no, that was the only face I saw was Bonds like all fucked up, peering in his Winnie the Pooh outfit. And then the door just slammed.
Fuck. Yeah, so it was super secretive. This was halfway through though.
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't like, no, you guys can't come in. It was like, we were like, there was like 5 minutes left in it or something. It wasn't even, it was more than halfway, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 7 minutes left or some shit. It was like, either way, it was like, they were missed some shit. So there's no way, you can't just jump into a premiere halfway like that. Especially when nobody else has even seen it and shit. Like,
and this was a different kind of premiere. Because fucking...
Right. Special. Staff only.
Staff only.
Yeah, but also because... This video won't be out until MKS, which is the event I'm running in Leiden in the Netherlands. It's called More Kendama Shit.
More Kendama Shit.
Yeah, it's the 2nd of November. Hell yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay. So we got another month to wait.
Yeah, look out for that. This will be out before, so there'll be a bunch of promotional work. Like, it's going to be super tight.
Hell yeah.
I'm really excited.
For all the European homies.
Man, I love all the European events you guys have. They're so, like... I don't want to say like European, but they're like just so rad looking, you know? It's like they're just so like here it's all like, yeah, we have like the competition and like blah blah blah. You guys are like, no, we're gonna hang the fuck out, we're playing some Dama. Yeah, there's a competition, but we're going to hang out and play Dama.
That's a European event.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, yeah.
I've never seen people so competitive in kendama than I did yesterday at NAKO. I've been to Catch and Flow, I've been to World Cup. I've never seen anything like it. It's just unreal. Like, it makes me so fucking amped that there's people out there like this. But I felt, like, overwhelmed. It makes me understand a bit better, like, people like Rolf who have been here a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
And he kind of has treated European events in the past, not now, as important as NAKO. So, like, I get that that philosophy a bit more.
Everything's super serious. Everything counts. So he's really concentrating on winning and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've always been a European style player in that way, where it's like, fuck it, let's just see some crazy shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's funny, man. That's like Van Jam too. It's the same shit. You know, like it's a competition, but like it's a fucking game of Dama. Like we don't give a fuck. Like it's the world championships of hanging the fuck out and playing Dama.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys think the difference is the size or like the cash prize, the winning, the title you
prize, get? Man, that's like it gives you a thing. But
at this point, I would say no. Because at EKC there was a cash prize, but it was the same fucking European event. And that's why it was so crazy. And that's why you guys have to see it. Because it's just like Joe European event, but scaled up. And it's like, dude, that was the rowdiest shit I've ever seen. Like even Bonds.
Is that the biggest one you have?
Yeah, that was like
European area?
This year premiered. That was like Crom's equivalent of NAKO.
Yeah.
And it was insane. Dude, like I had people like Jake, Bonds, fucking Fish, Wyatt, all these guys tell me that was the rowdiest kendama event they'd ever attended. Because people were going insane, man. We'd never seen these players in Europe. A bunch of people were meeting them. And it just blew up. Like, holy shit. If Nick Gallagher comes, Rod, like all these like freestylers that we've seen over the years, dude, it's gonna be crazy. Dude, we had fucking people shoving, like Ole pushed Timothée, a little homie, like over, like he fell down. Shit was going off.
You guys got fucking mosh pits at your Dama events or what?
Dude, that was it.
Slam dancing?
What was happening? It was fucking insane. And what was funny was that venue had people that weren't kendama players that were just there to eat dinner. And they were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, out for a nice family dinner or some shit. Just always, that's so fucking funny.
They were not ready.
Yeah.
We got like death stares, bro. But people didn't give a fuck. Like, it's a European event. There's no kids. Like, genuinely, there's like a dozen kids. And this was the most I'd ever seen at a kendama event.
Crazy. That's that's a very different dynamic to like here in Japan, especially. Japan is like mostly little kids at events and stuff. There's a lot of like older people and stuff too, but a lot of them, like the older people that are into it, all seem to be like parents. Not all of them, but a lot of them, you know? And so there's a lot of kids and stuff. So it's a very interesting like contrast that like you're saying there's no kids and it's like more rowdy. It's more of like a party scene. It's so European.
Yeah, it is. I was about to say that's
go for it, MJ.
That's just so like European. Like everyone's more laid back. Like, dude, like I think like frontal topless is still cool for like billboard advertisements. I remember when I was like going to Europe when I was young, like seeing that shit. I was like, damn, you could just have titties hanging out on that like, cigarette ad. That's pretty gnarly, guys. Like,
yo, I'm gonna go buy some cigarettes, man. Those are some nice titties.
And just the feeling, like my dad's from Croatia, and you know we would go back. We have plenty of friends in like Germany and stuff. Like I went to a lot of different countries in Europe when I was younger,
I didn't know your dad was Croatian.
Yeah. So the vibe is just different, and like I can understand that, like you're saying, Rod. And I think people who've never been to Europe, like, you won't know until you go. But it's like things are just like European. It's like, wow, it's like this is different. It's like the same, but
same,
I mean,
but
we're all
different.
humans and shit. But yeah, it's
exactly
cool.
That. Dude, basically in Europe, it's like the alternative older scene that is attracted to kendama in that way.
Yeah.
Whereas, I guess in the United States and Japan, like some of these kids didn't get to it like we did. It's kind of weird to explain, but like at our events, the median age is maybe like 22, 23 now.
That's
which is
crazy.
I'm still on the younger side. Like I'm one of the youngest guys there. Like that's what's crazy to me.
That is crazy.
I've been to events for like 3 years now. My first event was Spike Dama 9, I guess.
All right.
Which was 3 years ago, around this time actually, in October. And that's what kicked it all off for me. I met all these fucking guys.
Yeah, the Spike Dom event's dope. I got to go a bunch of years ago. I forget what year it was. It was like 2015, maybe.
Were you there with Zuma Donkey?
No, maybe.
It was before, maybe.
I think it was before.
There was a Zuma Donkey edition. But
yeah, I think I was before that.
So Spike Dama is the OG event in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the oldest event, pretty much. It's
sick.
run by this really good bunch of dudes in Rotterdam who love kendama. They grew up with the JK, or at least they evolved within kendama with the JK. Yep. But, you know, they've branched out. They're good friends of Roysh.
Yeah.
Like, all those guys. And they really paved the way for guys like me. Because I had no idea what a kendama event looked like before I went there. I'd never seen a really good kendama player, actually. And I walked in there, and there was fucking Joris Schwepp.
Oh, game over.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Dude, it completely changed my whole perspective. I was like, why? And I wasn't even into, like, the popular culture yet. On Instagram, I was following, like maybe 2 kendama accounts. That was what was crazy to me. I went to that juggling store in Amsterdam with Sunrise. Yeah. And I was like, yo, are there events out here? And he gave me this random date. He was like, yo, I think it was like the 9th of October. And I went with no, like, I didn't have many expectations. I was just like, all right, I'm going to go to this event. I'm going to see what it looks like. And I loved kendama, but just as a toy, you know, I didn't know it entailed so much more. I just liked playing, which I think was super important to my development as a kendama player. Because I play alone a lot. Like, I love playing alone. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah. Obviously, I have a scene, and I've kickstarted my own Ken club, and it's grown exponentially. So if I want to jam with someone, it's super easy. But kendama has always been a solo enterprise in that
personal
sense.
Journey.
Yeah, it has.
Right.
It really has.
I mean,
that's cool. So, like, for you, would you say that, like, kendama is more of, like, a meditation kind of tool for you? Or do you look at it as, like, it's just, like, a thing that you like to do?
It's a bit of both, for sure. It's a challenge to myself. It's also therapeutic. I really enjoy playing just because it makes me feel good. And there's not a lot that I do that makes me feel like kendama has. And my love also for the game that I discovered, you know, facilitates my playing and my motivation. It makes it so much easier for me to play kendama because I know exactly why I'm playing.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's my story within like kendama events in Europe and how it paralleled to kendama for Teo.
That's sick.
Kendama for Teo.
Kendama for Teo.
Yeah. So what are the questions you guys have about the European vibe, the European scene?
The European vibes.
Huh. Well, I think you said you started your own Ken club.
Yes, sir.
Right?
And Leiden.
That's awesome. Do you guys jam like every month, every week?
Every week.
Every week. Tell me it's on a Tuesday. Tell me it's every Tuesday.
Every Wednesday.
Oh. That's like one of the only ones that we've ever heard of that's not on Tuesday, man. They're always on Tuesday. It's hilarious.
You gotta get Tuesday.
we have Wednesdays going on.
Europeans, man. You can't control Europeans. They do what the fuck they want.
Dude, last year, basically our Ken Club was in a disaffected post office where homies were squatting.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was super sick. So we could come in and out. And we were like in the spot in their cafeteria. And it was this big spot. You know, like Joe Druggies were around. You know, like the whole place was like trashed.
Were they like chill kind of druggies, or were they like tweaky, like sketchy?
They were chill.
That's tight.
They're
I don't
cool.
mind that. You know, like if they're nice and like you can talk to them and shit, then it's like whatever. Like,
yeah, we showed them kendama.
Yeah,
like
that's tight.
They weren't around too much.
Yeah, I mean, they probably don't want to come hang out and like.
Did they die?
Did they die?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
They just disappeared. They went away. I don't know.
Jeez.
They're like, "Where's Stinky Steve? He was always sitting on the couch. He's not here anymore."
Wait,
some sketch
is that a couch or is that Stinky Steve? He just died and somebody threw a blanket on him and he turned into a couch.
Oh, fuck. No, we're not that fucking heartless. Holy shit.
That's some like American squat shit. Never mind. You know?
Just covered up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. No, but like, so we had this Ken Club and it was super sick. And so I organized my first event and it was called SKS, Some Kendama Shit.
Yes.
And that was in March.
Some kendama shit.
And so basically the following week, those people were being asked to move out of that place.
Oh.
And so on the night of the event...
Asked? They were being asked? That's polite.
Asked. Yeah, no. Some frat bought the building to make it into a club. Yeah, wackest shit of all time.
Fucking fish.
No. These frats make Fish's frats look like politically involved.
Yeah.
And like... Oh, man, I don't know. Leiden is the spot where fraternities were invented.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, it's old.
I just like I hear
money.
I just hear the word fraternity, and I'm like fucking fish every time.
I don't actually.
The band? What are we talking about? I'm
Fisher,
so out of the
like
loop.
Jake Fisher. Sorry.
Oh,
I should be
okay.
more specific. Yeah. When I say fucking fish, it's only the one fish.
Yeah.
That fish.
That motherfucker.
Tennessee
he was on some
fish.
Shit last night. It was hilarious.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
At one point, he like tried to tackle me. He like ran down the hallway at me. He tried to pick me up and tackle me. And I'm like holding a beer. So I fucking held him off, put my beer down, and I like threw him on the ground, grabbed him by the pant leg, and fucking ran and dragged him down the hallway as fast as I could. Oh. It was hilarious. And he's just like, oh, rug burn, some shit. And I just kept going.
He was
man.
out there.
He deserved it. He was on some shit last night. He wasn't speaking English. He was speaking fish.
Dude, he really was.
He was frat.
It was awesome.
Dude, Colin arrived.
Dude.
Fish was the first person he saw.
Yeah.
And Fish took his luggage and bolted.
Yeah, I saw Colin. He's like, "Do you see Fish? He like ran away with my rolling luggage." Like,
yeah, so Colin walks into the French case.
What the fuck is that?
He's like, "Yo, what's up, guys?" As soon as this is done, I have to go hunt down Fish and find my fucking suitcase. And it was just hilarious.
Yeah. I was there when he came in too, like right after Fish must have done that, because I didn't see that happen, but it was like right as he was coming in still. And me and June were like, we had already seen the premiere and you guys were getting ready for the next one. It was like just starting kind of thing. And he wanted to see it. And I think that was the last one. So we were like, yo, Colin, you gotta go, man. You gotta go see the premiere. So we like tried to get him through the gauntlet. Me and June just like totally like security fucking just went through the whole line. Like, we got one more VIP.
Yeah, and then Christian and I were at the door.
Yeah.
Last thing we expected. And then, whoa. Yeah. Like, open that fucking door.
Yeah.
Throw this guy in there.
In comes the Sandman.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was epic. Me and June were just like, we want to come in just because we want to follow and just watch people react to seeing Colin. It was dope. And we did, and it was good. We were nerding out so hard, just like watching, just like, these guys are hyped. This is sick.
That is intense. That's so awesome that he's there.
Yeah, he's back tonight for the GT Euro Tour premiere.
Yeah.
That's gonna be insane.
So
I guess I'm gonna be bouncer for that as well.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh man.
Have you done bouncer work before, Teo?
No, but it somehow it worked. Dude, Christian and I were fucking out there just doing our job. Dude, halfway through the second premiere, this fucking guy like takes the staff hallway and goes through a door that's right next to the screen.
Like on the other side of the room, yeah.
Yeah, and so I see this guy and I like beeline and like I'm like, yo, dude, do this for yourself.
What?
Wait for the next fucking premiere, because he had a ticket for the 12:30 premiere. And I was like, just go the fuck out. Don't like spoil yourself.
Yeah,
it was like halfway through the slow-mo.
Ugh.
And so I opened the door and just pushed him out. And then like put my hand on the door because I was like, fuck, we've been compromised. Like, there's a leak.
Man, that was funny. I remember seeing him sneak in because like when the door opened, the light came in and shit. And then like you said, I watched you just fucking like straight to him. Fucking, I was like, oh, sick. They're working. Hell yeah.
Dude, we threw like a legitimate, like it felt like an event, like a rockstar event.
It was.
Like,
dude, you guys had fucking like drinks and like fucking wine and cheese and like lineups outside the door and like it was sick. That was like you're saying that like the whole idea is to like change like how premieres are done and stuff like that, and I really think you guys are doing it because like this was epic, especially because it's a part of a bigger event. So it's like this little thing within it, and it's just fucking sick. Like it just
worked.
Good vibes, and like you get to watch Ben Harrell blow your fucking brains out, like
as well as the Q&A. That's pretty.
Yeah, the Q&A was really cool. Actually,
it was a really good touch, and
interactive.
Ben is the first one who's ready to answer questions. Like 100%. He loves that.
Yeah.
And he gets into this mindset and to his zone where only Ben lives. And he gets to talk about like what he wants to talk about. And he looked relieved. Like after the first fucking premiere, he was like, I'm happy, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
Like it was like the perfect ending to a year and a half of just constant grind. And like Ben is a purist, like a kendama purist. There's no one else like him.
No.
He just enjoys kendama a different way, and he wants it to be as well represented as possible, and he wants the game to evolve in the best way possible. So he answered all those kendama questions in that optic, and it was super dope to see him interact with people.
Yeah, man.
Like I love that. It was great.
That's awesome that was able to happen. Because I think that's a lot of things. That's especially for premieres. Especially not okay. What I want to say is especially with the type of tricks that Ben does.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit where like people are gonna have more questions because it's so alien-like.
Yeah, well, it's like he's playing a different game than the rest of us, man. Like we're all playing, like it's like we're all still in the JKA days, and he's already
we're just like, fucking cup and ball.
We're all stuck in fucking 2008, and he's like in 2025.
Yeah,
on a fucking mothership, fucking orbiting Saturn, doing some crazy shit.
Oh man, yeah, listening to Journey all day. Fucking
Journey. Just a small town boy. We're not going there.
No.
So that's awesome. So
redirecting there.
Yeah, no Dama Nerds karaoke.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you got to get Rolf on that for.
Yeah, we can do a karaoke episode, but it ain't this one.
But yeah, I was just thinking, and I like to talk about this with people as well, so I'm going to bring it up with you. The kendama scene needs people like Ben.
100%.
Like, obviously. And it needs them for the reason that people need to see that it's valid and fucking, what's my word? Fulfilling.
Fulfilling, yeah.
To be on that grind, that constant grind.
Dude, yeah.
Because I think Ben plays more kendama than anyone I know in that sense. Like maybe, I don't know, time-wise, whatever.
I mean, that's hard to say, but like...
But he plays more kendama than anyone, and he delegates his time to something that I feel is more important to the scene than anyone else. Like, that's what's super interesting. It's
like you're saying, like, it's such a, like, breath of fresh air, like an inspiration to the rest of us, you know? Like, for me, like, I've been making edits for a long time and shit, and I haven't made one in a really long time. And I've been really lazy the last bit. Like, I've thought about it, and I want to make an edit, but I just don't put in the time and haven't, like, grinded any shit. And so, like watching Ben's shit, man, I'm just like, okay, you're right. I can do this. I'm just being a bitch about it. Like, so, like, I feel like he just put, like, the wind back in my wings, man. I want to go fucking film some shit after, you know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck. Because, like, he can't be the only one that's fucking melting brains like that.
No, man.
We all have to step up a little bit.
Yeah, everyone has it in them to melt brains. At different...
Yeah. I mean,
like, levels,
different temperatures so cool for sure. Too.
And there's a space for everyone in this subculture. Like,
yeah, man. And that's why it's so beautiful. I love it.
That's the cool thing. I think what a lot of people lack is just the motivation, possibly. Some people maybe giving excuses of, I don't have the equipment, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, one thing is to be able to... Yeah, true.
Just crazy.
But depending on like how evolved it is, especially with kendama, it's still a little baby, it's still a little akachan. So there's people who can melt brains and faces and feet and bodies, but are they going to put in the work to make an edit? Or are they just going to grab their phone, their smartphone, and just film a banger for Instagram? Yeah, and then there it goes in the sea of fucking other lame and good clips.
It's interesting too because like Ben not only like puts in the time and grinds and like not only like thinks up these crazy tricks and then like takes the time to like fucking do it, but he also edits all that shit himself too. You know, like a lot of people, like you're saying, like don't have the equipment or don't know how to edit shit like that, so they're just like, yo, I'm going to make a smartphone clip and throw it on Instagram because I don't know how to do it or whatever, you know? Or they have, like, you know, maybe they're on a team or they have a homie that, like, likes to do that or knows how to do that kind of thing. And that's the only way to get it, right?
Right.
Or you just fucking figure it out, man. Treat it like kendama, you know? Everything's fucking hard at first. You just fucking get that first big cup and then figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
My first edit looked like fucking shit. If you can find it, man, and I dare you to fucking tell me what tricks I'm doing. It looks like fucking shit. It got all... no, seriously. It got all fucked up when I was like... I had to like export it and then I had to like do some kind of fucking... It was like in the wrong format or some shit. So I had to like change it and like... I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like I edited it in like iMovie or some shit, you know, like... And it got all fucked up, and I didn't know how to fix it, so I just uploaded it. You know, it was my first edit, first time I'd made like my own videos. It was just like I just did it to do it. I didn't give a shit, you know. And now looking back, I kind of wish that I had like took the time to fix it. Not that I knew how, but like you know, at least tried to more, I guess, because it would be nice to look back. I used to still see the tricks. It just looks like dog shit.
Was that? Did you make that edit before you saw anyone else's edits?
No, definitely not. Because I had seen like Colin's edits and like Freedom Kendama and like Extreme Kendama, like Shima stuff like that. But
right.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Nowhere near like what's going on these days, but you know.
Right, yeah, because I think that's another like. Right, exactly.
Yeah, buddy.
Like for me, the first like edit that I saw that I felt like, whoa! It wasn't just like clips put together like Shima Dera. It was Matt Billard stuff.
Oh yeah.
Count me in. I'm like, this is like the whole package.
Yeah, that was like there. That was where like the game kind of started to get into like more cinematics, more like camera work and shit, more so than just Dama tricks and stuff.
Right. So I bet some people are like, if I do an edit, I don't have the skills to make it that good, and I feel like it has to be that good to put it out. When that's not the case.
Yeah, that's a big problem. And in kendama, I'm seeing it more and more. Coming to the US, I want to see. I don't want to say it, but I'm saying it. I see it more
Say
here.
it.
people are comparing themselves to other people, and they have no job doing that. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't help anything.
No, and it bothers me to some extent.
Totally, dude.
Because that's the last thing the people who are being compared to want. Like, for real, it sucks.
Totally. You know, I was talking to Austin yesterday, Austin Donovan, and he was talking about freestyle, and he said, you know what, it doesn't matter if you go up against some little kid who like is like struggling, you know, or whatever, or if you go up against Bonds, like if you win or lose, you're winning or losing with yourself. Like, it doesn't fucking matter who you're against. And
exactly.
You are competing with yourself when you get up there, you know? And if you're not looking at it that way, then it's like you're saying, you're comparing yourself to this other person, and like that has no business. Like, it's not going to help you progress. That's only going to like hinder your progress, you know?
It will.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. And it'll affect every facet of what you do.
100%.
And that's dangerous to your overall just life health.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks, man. If I went around
it does.
always comparing myself to other people, I would never focus on myself.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's sad, dude.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people are like that in this world, man. I mean, it's unfortunate,
But kendama facilitates that transition.
100%.
You can go beyond it. And kendama is so easy to harness in that way. And it's so simple. And it makes you just realize the simplest things just through, like, delving deeper into this chasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's all the details and shit, man. Like, I think we've talked about that before, how, like, when you're trying to learn a trick and you just can't do it, and you're just fucking botching, you're missing whatever. It's like, you're literally... Every miss, you're looking at these little details and figuring out, like, why you're missing it. Like, what do I need to do to make it sit there, you know? And that's something that's, like, so cool that you can take into other situations and just, like, you know, take a step back, look at the fucking big picture and be like, okay, what's the problem? Am I addressing the problem? Am I just ignoring the problem? Like, you know? And that's, like you're saying, like, kendama, like, teaches that so well. Like, better than most things, I think. And that's... fucking sick.
Yeah, it is. True nerd stuff right there.
There's definitely true nerds. Let us know what all you other nerds think. Fucking DM us on Instagram, Dama Nerds.
Yeah.
Continue the conversation. Fucking let it roll out. What do you think about that whole thing?
Slide
is
into
it
those
because of that?
DMs.
Yeah, but it's like, because like you were saying, Teo, everyone is just comparing themselves way too much with other people, and that's what it's totally not about. But it turns into that when everyone is going to competitions and seeing people who are better than them, and when everyone is using their fucking SNS to watch other people who are better than them. Like, depending on the personality, some people could be like, oh, fuck, I suck. Why am I even trying? Some people could give up. Some people can grow a hate for other people.
Yeah.
It's like fucked. Humans are fucked, dude. Like, that's that shit that's like in our brains that are like, it's like, you have to be the best. Fucking greed and shit.
Yeah, buddy. That fucking monkey
I
brain.
need all the... I need all... Yeah.
Yeah, being stepped on. Mm-hmm. Like, forever.
I need all the Mugens.
I need all the Mugens.
All of them.
I need all the Mugens in my
all
house.
the OG stuff.
Yeah.
I hate juggles.
Yeah.
Holy crap, the number of times I see that, and I keep repeating it, the people who say, I hate juggles, usually can't do it, and won't try because they say they hate juggles. And that's just sad. Because it's a whole different array of tricks, and if you don't open your mind to that shit, then you're restricting yourself within something that is genuinely unrestricting.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say that I fell into that category. I fucking have never been a big fan of juggle tricks and shit. It's just not my steez, you know?
Yeah.
That being said,
I
still work on them. Like, I'm getting better at them, you know what I mean?
And you're not bashing them.
And I'm not bashing, not often. Only when
and
they
like
require bashing.
Tricks.
But yeah, I do, exactly. Like,
and dude,
you know, I don't like to watch like
can...
repetitive juggle tricks that are just blah blah blah. But like something like your shit, where you're adding like interesting elements to it and stuff, and like trying to be creative within that, like that's fucking sick.
Yeah, for sure.
Who else can say that they're not a fan of juggling but then has a fucking pair of juggling clubs.
I haven't seen that
Rod.
Yeah, me.
Rod.
Me? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You're the exception that
own-
confirms the rule, then.
Yeah.
The one guy.
I'm that guy.
Yeah. But I mean, that being said, they are very different things. Like the trick of juggling within kendama and then actually juggling stuff.
It is, but that's,
It's different.
I want to ask Rod something, actually.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty close with someone, Lucas Adverse,
Yeah. My roommate.
who's
True. Oh, word.
transitioned into kendama,
Mm-hmm.
per se. And he's doing a lot of juggles, right?
Yeah, he's gotten really into the juggles.
Yeah, but also like goon circles and
Yes.
stuff like that.
The weird Lucas shit, man. It's the same with his,
Right,
if you watch his juggling tricks, he's always doing like body tricks where he's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
rolling the
like
clubs on his
contortion.
shoulders and like contortions and shit
Oh,
like that.
right.
So he brings that into kendama. Like that's just his his flow.
The leg wrap, leg rolls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's his steez.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like, I would love to ask this guy some questions at some point, and I
Yeah.
probably will when I meet him and stuff.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
will.
probably when I want to do it.
Whenever you come to Canada and hang out on my couch for a week or two.
Oh yeah, but that's coming up next summer.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, for sure.
But
I'm gonna
Lucas
be a
is another
parasite.
one. Yeah. Lucas is another one that's been on the grind and like he's trying to like push and like do his own like version of like new shit and stuff and yeah. It's
Yeah,
cool.
which I'd say he's successfully doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super interesting
Totally.
to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw this
it's
comment he
different.
made. I think, I don't remember where, maybe on FKC, I don't know where. He talked about Van Jam, and I guess he was being pretty critical about some people. Do you know any more about that?
I don't know what you mean. Who like do you know like any more about that?
All I remember is reading this
Hmm.
and hearing that there was like some critical aspect of the way some people acted or something. I'm not
Oh.
sure.
Like for
I don't wanna
kendama or
stir up
against
shit.
it?
No, that's,
I only remember seeing that somewhere. I can't remember the specifics.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted to see if maybe you knew.
interesting. No, I don't know.
All right, maybe that's something to ask
Never.
him then.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
curious.
All right, I'm coming home to talk about this, Lucas.
No good.
We're gonna talk later, bud. When we get to the bottom of this.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Wrote me into that.
but everyone, don't worry what other people are doing or not
Yeah.
doing.
yeah.
Just you do you.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I don't think it was
Yeah.
in the scope of what we were talking about earlier, though. I think it was on the constructive side for sure. So when I say critical, it maybe sounded a big like nuclear.
Like negative.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah. It could. Yeah.
But that's okay.
That's how
that's
us-
my Dutch side.
Yo, that's how us
But
Americans roll. It's fucked up.
I realized since I moved to the Netherlands, I'm way more blunt
Yeah.
about shit. Oh yeah, bud. I used to turn
Oh,
around
dude.
the pot but in Holland it's no BS. You would love it.
Yeah,
These guys
I've
are
been there.
they're-
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
But you would love like the new guys as well, like
Oh, I bet.
the younger ones. It's just no holds bar, man. People don't give a
No
fuck.
beating around the bush.
Oh yeah, I
No,
love that.
no. Yeah, it's
I respect the shit.
they're
out of
really
that.
honest people. It's fucking super fun to be around, and they have like a very specific staple of humor, and it's a lot of sarcasm, dry humor, some
Oh, yeah,
weird
yeah.
shit, like definitely out there.
Yeah, that's another thing that's like really different. Like with cultures, like to understand a culture, I think understanding the language is a big thing, and the next is humor. When I came to Japan, like humor is different. Wherever you go, any kind of culture, new country, understanding the culture is different. Like going to South America or like England, like why is it like hilarious when guys cross dress? Like what is that? I
Yeah,
guess it's funny.
facts.
I guess it's funny.
But it's like a huge thing.
Yeah, that is interesting.
But you've both really adapted to the Japanese style of humor. And like when I went there and I saw you, Rod, specifically interacting with some of these guys, I saw that you branded your own staple of humor on a lot of them, which was super interesting. And I'm sure they interact with Westerners differently than they used to. Maybe even like minimally, but it's still that little bridge.
Totally.
And that's super
Yeah.
fun to see. Like, you were fucking around with all of them.
Yeah.
You were, like, goading us on. Like, you're like, scream this guy's name next time, and he'll have to chug the sake.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the sake part. Yeah.
He was like,
because nobody knows the Japanese people's names.
As
and
well,
they
you
want
were
him
being
too.
inclusive.
Yeah.
And it was super dope. And we were more than ready to do that.
Well, of course. That's why I
We
said
were
it.
like,
'Cause I
fuck
knew
these guys.
Yeah. These
Like,
guys are getting in here too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
They're getting
What's his
just
name?
as
You
drunk.
get over here. You get over here.
You
Yeah, that was fun.
Scorpion his ass. Get over here.
No, Scorpion. Toasty.
Toasty. Hell yeah. But yeah, no, honestly, on that note, something funny about that is I'm gonna like take full responsibility right now for Zawa. The whole Zawa, all that shit. Straight,
Oh shit!
I'm straight up. I'm not taking.
It was you?
Not only me, because I wasn't the only one to meet him, but like,
It was in his heart from the beginning. He just,
I mean,
needed a place to release
yeah, no,
it.
he for sure
Some
was
help.
about it. Like, that's the Zawa. Like, that is Zawa. But, like, I'm the one who taught him, like, how to use fuck mostly. Like, at first, like, when I first met him, apparently, he just, like, heard me talking, and I'm fucking me, and I'm, like, I just swore 3-4 times, like, even explaining the fact that I swear a lot, like.
Yeah.
So he just thought that was, like, how it is. And, like, fucking, yeah, now. And then he started, like, making clothes and shit that all say fuck on it, and then he came to MKO, and they were like, what are you doing with that in our Mall of America? You gotta get out of here. And it's like,
Who
made
said
such
that?
a fucking stink. The security guards. Like, you weren't
How
allowed
pissed
to
were
wear
they?
Zawa shit at MKO because the security guards would come over and ask you to fucking either take it off or tape up the part that says fuck.
Turn it inside out or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa. It's like school.
Basically.
That shit would not happen in Europe. Tell him,
mean,
Teo.
It's the Mall of America. I'm not that surprised. A bunch of fucking
Fucking
wieners fucking being
America.
dicks about a fucking F word.
Right?
Oh.
You can buy a gun here, but don't wear a shirt that says fuck.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, exactly. You can buy a gun and carry it with you in this mall. You could shoot this motherfucker if you really wanted to, but don't you,
If you own
dare
this mall
fucking
as
wear
well.
that shirt that says fuck on it. I will put you in jail.
Whoa.
Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that, man?
But yeah. So that's what it is, everyone. Zawa is, he met Rod and a bunch of other guys back
Sorry,
in the
not
day.
sorry.
Like, the word fuck. One of my favorite things is, like, he has a, learn about, like, the ways to use fuck or shit. Books.
Dude, the books. Yeah, I was just gonna say. That
Yeah,
book,
the fuck
it has like a
books.
CD too. Like, I've been in his car so many times, he just fucking puts it in, and it just goes through the pages of, like, how to use the word fuck. So it's not, like, explaining it, it's just, like,
That's
examples.
fucking hilarious.
It's like, fuck
Yeah.
you. Fuck her. Was she a good fuck? Did you fuck her?
Let's
Was she
fucking go.
fuckable? Like, that one's one of his favorites, is fuckable.
Oh my
He's always,
God.
like, out of nowhere, he'll just be like, fuckable. You're just like, what? Like, fucking
He's
God.
learning. But so that's why everyone, the Zawa fuck is a big part of it.
Yes,
Now
it is.
you know.
Now you know.
Yo,
Now you
if
know.
I'm being a bit silent right now,
I was just gonna say, yeah, we're watching the live stream.
Adrian Esteban is on the
Yeah.
live stream.
In that
So I'm checking that
Freestyle's
out.
going down.
Who's he battling?
against
Was that
B. Meyer.
Yeah, it was B. Meyer.
Yeah.
Yes.
But on the Zawa shit, yo, I was with Sour Mash and Weens in Chicago at the beginning of this week.
Yeah.
And Sour Mash brought up that Rod was getting a tattoo. And it's interesting that you talked about this Zawa thing right now and how you were part of that
Yeah.
development in his life. Because we were talking about, yo, what kind of tattoo could Rod get? And so we started jamming ideas.
That's so funny.
And so we were like, maybe symbolically, if he wants something like that, it should be Japanese related, which is interesting. And then we were like, what could we do about Japan? And like they were talking about you getting a bowl of ramen or something. And I was like, nah, that's not Rod.
I don't even eat that much ramen.
Yeah. I was like, we need something else. And then
It'd
I
be
was
udon
like,
over ramen for sure. But
let's just tattoo a dead whale on him.
a dead whale.
Because it's like, it's got like this political undertone,
Yeah.
because of the whaling.
Yeah.
And like, I know you feel about that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's got like this significance. But then I was like, that's a bit fucking morose to have on your body. and then like there was this idea of having like the Futurama fish as a whale.
Yeah.
And then
Simpsons.
we were like, wait, fuck, let's just tattoo a whale on him, and it has Zawa's face, and like the whale is alive.
Za whale.
Oh my god, this cannot happen now.
I mean, if I'm getting a Zawa tattoo, it's going on my butt cheeks for sure.
Dude, for sure. On your taint, bro.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. But I mean, I'll take one for the team.
Jeez. Just to be able to show him.
I don't think Mash wants to fucking tattoo my taint, man. I'd feel sorry for him.
True, actually. We talked about if he's tattooed some weird spots. Yo, is it? Oh, fuck, this is the kid that murked me yesterday.
Yeah, that's the kid that murked you for sure.
Yeah, so right up on the stage, there's this guy called Kendama Jacob, who I did not know
He's
yesterday.
like 14.
And he's
Are
just
his
crazy.
shoes, like, his feet are huge, no? Look at his shoes.
His shoes do
They
look
look
really
extra
big,
long.
you're right.
Oh, he
That's
just
funny.
a hat tap. He just did a hat tap.
Damn. Yeah,
They look like Ronald McDonald shoes.
He was like that random kid. It was like, oh yeah, Teo's up. And like, who's he up against? Like, oh, I don't know. And then like the kid goes, and he went like 25, 30 seconds all in like one huge combo. And it was just like, bah, 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 bah. And everybody was like, what the fuck? Who is this kid? It was insane.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he's so good. And he was really sweet. And I was really hyped to see this like unknown kid just shred NAKO.
Dude,
Because
yeah.
I have my exposure. Like, I have my little niche.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of friends.
You're fucking Teo.
Like,
Yeah.
and seeing this kid just super humble and
Yeah,
like a fucking shredder. Dude, I was watching him.
Yeah.
And in the background, I saw the Gallaghers make a face I'd never seen before. I was like, those guys can make a face like that?
Yeah.
They have that expression
Whoa.
in their emotion repertoire, you know, because
That's how
they're
you
fucking.
know. That's how you know.
Yeah, it was
If you got
crazy. I
them
was like,
fucking-
whoa.
You got the Gallaghers tilted. You're fucking doing something.
Yeah, no one is gonna try it out on stage. Like, there's only like a few players, like maybe Nobu, like Rui on a good day, like probably a Gallagher if he put his mind to it. But like, fuck, that little kid. He's only been playing for like a few years. I don't even know.
That's the crazy
I need
part.
to ask him.
That's like, it just gets worse and worse. No, I mean, I say worse, but I don't mean it in a bad way. As like time goes on, like
They don't have a standard anymore.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like with like all the progression of kendama, there's like these new kids that just come into it in this like age, rather than like, they don't start back there. They're starting here, and like within a year, they're fucking shredding all of us who have been playing for 10. It's fucking crazy.
Truly.
Yeah. And well, obviously, there's a lot of gaps in their knowledge,
I
but
mean,
like
that goes
they
without
do
saying,
what they
but, like,
do at such a high level.
And
It's
that'll
insane.
come with time, just the same way it came for us. Like we didn't know shit when we started, but that's just
No,
you
it
know.
was. Oh man, if I'm reacting to this, like, ignore it.
Ignore. Yeah.
Like, if you've seen it, you'll see it. Whatever, this kid is going far. He's about to. Who is that? That Jackson
And-
from Soul?
Yes. Yeah, it is Jackson.
I feel bad for you, Jackson.
Yeah.
He's
And
sort of.
so is this kid not sponsored by anybody? He's just there with his parents or something?
I don't know, to be
Guardian?
honest. I have never heard of him
I don't think
until
he is.
yesterday. And he doesn't seem to be like repping a certain company or anything. A lot of people you see, they just show up and they're like full Sweets gear, full Kusa gear, full GT, whatever they're repping.
Right.
But he doesn't seem to be, that I can tell anyway.
Oh, someone's
So-
going to pick him up.
Well, free agent.
Yeah,
Roman
little
fucking
beast.
Hall's over here just destroying everyone.
I mean, that's another good thing when you're coming into a comp when nobody knows you and you don't have any stress of that type of stuff.
Yeah,
You
no
just come and he's like, okay.
prior expectations. Plus,
Right,
he
right,
told me
right.
he was sick. Like, he's sick.
Oh,
He's
no.
actually ill. Like, he
That's
sent me a message this morning. He was like, yo, I'm so sorry I couldn't come to the premiere yesterday. I really wanted to see it, but I'm feeling kind of sick. Like, I gave him a ticket. I was like, yo, kid, do you want to come to this premiere? He was like, yeah. He was so nice,
No.
super excited. He asked for a picture with Ben
Yeah.
and me, and then we talked to him for a minute. like praised him. He was like a little shy, but like super stoked. It was super cute. And yeah, so he's coming tonight, hopefully, to check out the Euro Tour premiere.
Yeah.
Because he seems like a good kid.
Woo!
That's hype. Oh, here we go. Here comes the judges. See if he's moving on or not. Or moving on or not. Sorry. Not moving in. Moving on.
Oh, he's definitely moving in, bud.
Moving in, moving on, moving out.
No.
He's fucking moving. Yeah,
Yep.
he got her. 3-0.
I'm happy he went up against someone like Jackson. Because Jackson seems like a cool guy.
Yeah. Jackson is a cool dude.
Yeah, so he's getting like constructive opponents.
Yeah.
Like he's not getting like some fucking bratty kid.
Yeah, who's like pissed off that he lost kind of thing.
Yeah,
or some shit.
fucking hate that dude.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Oh, man. I fucking hate that. So yeah. That's our little NAKO like thing.
As we're watching, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit happening down at NAKO.
Oh, dude, there's so much shit going on. It's insane.
And there's going to be more tomorrow.
Just
for
to
you
like
guys.
get this going, man. We went downstairs and we like got coffee and we had some like cereal and shit. And like, you know, you get cotton combos and shit. You can't just walk around here. You can't just go from point A to point B. You got fucking
Right?
a gauntlet of homies to fucking talk to on the way, you know? And like, it's fucked, man. Like, you literally can't do anything at these events. Like, I'm over at the Terra booth, like, vending, and then I gotta go to the other room because they're yelling at me. I'm, like, in the comp and shit, and, like, people are like, oh, hey, what's up, Rod? Hey, like, how was Japan, man? And she's like, I gotta go! Like, fucking running and shit. Like, it's so funny.
That's true, yeah. They haven't seen you since Japan.
I've been running a lot this trip, man. I fucking barely made it here with my flights and shit. It was insane.
Woo!
My second flight, like, after I had a layover, my second flight got canceled
Oh,
while I was
no.
on the first one, and they tried to, like, change it to the next day. And I told them to fuck right off because that was unacceptable. And I had to fucking... They told me to go to this kiosk to go talk to someone, which was on the other side of the airport, and that wasn't the wrong place. They told me to go to this other one on the other side of the airport, and then I had to go to this other one, and I go all the way over there, and it's just a big line of phones. And they're like... There's nobody there, so you just grab the phone, and there's, like, a number for each airline. So I had to sit there on hold for, like, 15, 20 minutes. Finally got a hold of someone, the only person who was, like, really dope and really helped me out. This chick, shout out this Air Canada chick, because goddamn, she killed it. She, like, they were like, there's no other flight we can put you on, blah, blah, blah. She found me one within a few hours. She's like, yeah, Delta, this flight, boom, here you go. It was sick. But then my fucking bag was in customs because it was checked. I fucking am an idiot and volunteered to check my bag at the gate because they asked because there's like so many people that they didn't have room in the overhead bins and shit. And then my next flight got canceled, so I got fucked because my bag was in customs. And then now I'm trying to catch this flight like now, but I have to like go to the baggage counter, get a form to get escorted into customs to get my bag. And doing so, I'm not allowed to bring my other backpack that I carried on, so I had to leave that at the baggage place, way over on this side of the airport, and again. Run to the other side of the airport, wait for this motherfucker for like an hour to come and escort me. And like by this time, like my flight is supposed to be at like 5 and it's like 3 and I'm still waiting for this guy and I have to check into this international flight, you know? And so I finally get my bag. I had to go for another fucking security thing. And then I run upstairs, like I'm sprinting with all my bags and shit, go to this fucking Air Canada place. They're like, you're at the wrong one. You got to go down to number 11. Other end of the airport again, but this is up on the 3rd floor. And then they tell me I'm in the wrong terminal altogether. I had to go fucking catch a train, go to terminal 3.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
I finally get to the check-in thing less than an hour before this international flight. And they somehow let me go. That woman, too, fucking helped me out. I fucking run up sweating, fucking just, my flight, this is my booking number. Like, and she's just like, don't worry, I got you. Like, you're good. And like, I fucking made it through security, walked onto the plane, like didn't wait, like just boom. And they put me in the very back of the plane, the fucking no window seat, like there's like the window seat, but there wasn't a window, like just in the back corner of the fucking plane. It was. I got on the plane, man. I sat down, I was just like, fuck. I'm going to fucking NAKO. I'm making it.
Finally.
I'm not making it. Fucking goddamn Air Canada. I was fucking, oh man, it was funny. Finally made her.
So you transferred in Canada before?
Yeah, I flew from Vancouver to Toronto. And then Toronto to Minneapolis. Which is funny because the homie Adam lives in fucking Toronto. So as soon as that shit happened, I hit him up and I was like, dude, I might be stuck in Toronto. Let's fucking chill. And he was super down, but then I figured out all the flight shit and stuff. So I had to hit him up again and be like, sorry, buddy. I'm actually going.
I'm out.
So shout out Adam because he was going to be there for me.
So much shit can happen when you're traveling to different places.
Yeah.
Teo, I saw on the GT Instagram that you guys hit a massive pothole and popped a tire. How did that feel?
Dude,
and who was driving?
Jake drove from Chicago to Minneapolis, so that was like 6 hours. And
dude, the pothole was on the yellow lines. What was he doing driving? I guess he wasn't driving in the middle of the road.
No. All right, I'll explain to you what happened.
Side of his tires.
So we missed our exit, and like we were driving down this other road, and he was looking at the map while I was redirecting. Like, yo, where do I turn? Where do I turn?
Oh, okay.
And I guess he was kind of like, but that was in a bend. So when we went back to check out the pothole, there's a bunch of homies that almost hit it. And we were like, yo, that's just in the space of like 2 minutes. Like next to this fucking bend, there was like a graveyard of like wheel parts. There was like, it was the wackest shit of all time. And that's so, insane. Like he was just driving down. Tires. I was the only one who saw the pothole. And it was like maybe 10 meters before fucking hitting the pothole. And I was like, Jake. And then like this pothole is about like a foot deep. I've had to transfer to feet for our American counterparts. And like we just hit that shit like full speed.
That's insane, man. Bye.
And then like we feel the car lurch a little bit. And then he comes out of the car to check it out, and he's like, yo, the tire's shot, but like the whole thing. So when I think of that, I'm thinking about like the hubcap, like the whole thing is shot.
Like the whole wheel itself, not just
and I'm like, flat. Jake, are you sure? Because like I know cars a little bit. I worked on my car with my dad when I was back home. So I like come out and I'm like, oh, that's chill. That's all right. Like it's just a tire. Like I check out like the body of the car, like the rim of the wheel, like none of it is damaged too much. It's just a fucking wheel. And so Jake, like we go into like just crazy mode because we were 1 mile from the fucking hotel, like 1 mile. Like it wasn't like we were like in buttfuck Wisconsin on the way up here and broke down. No, we were like in Minneapolis, and we were like a mile from where Ron and I are standing right now. And so I'm like, all right, who do we know? We're not going to hit up someone from Sweets because they're so fucking busy.
Yeah, they're super busy.
So I hit up local homie Gucci Moon Boots.
Oh, yeah.
And like within like 10 minutes, he's there with his car. We put in all our shit in his car. We bring it to the hotel. Jake stays with the car. They bring the car to what seems to be the final destination of the car. But on the way, they drop Jake off at the hotel.
Okay.
And then Jake gets a call. Yo, they brought our car. No, your car here. And it's not supposed to be here. I'm not even sure what it was. I think it was an Enterprise. It was like a rental car agency. It made no sense to me. I was outside of all of this. I was in my NAKO hype, obviously, and Jake was taking care of all of this. But I kept hearing like, yo, where's my car? Like, bring my car somewhere else. So apparently they got the tow truck to bring the car somewhere else. And then the next morning, I hear Jake on the phone like, yo, dude, where's my car?
Where's your car, dude?
And like he was talking to these people, and they fucking lost his car. Like they didn't know where it was.
How do you lose a car?
No way.
Exactly.
They towed it somewhere and it's gone.
He was like, "How the fuck did you lose my vehicle?"
Yeah.
Like,
what kind of fucking Mickey Mouse operation is fucking losing a goddamn car?
I know, right? And even yesterday,
wait,
they told him
is this his car or he was?
It was Jake's car.
It's Jake's car.
It's Jake's car. Oh fuck.
They would charge him like $300 extra for like the second tow yesterday. And they fucked up.
Oh man.
And he was like, fuck off. Like, for real.
It's like,
oh man. All right. So
was it just a busted tire? You couldn't replace it?
We didn't have a spare tire in the car.
Oh, he didn't have a spare. I was gonna ask that too.
No, because I could have probably.
There you go.
But we did not have a spare, and
that's
also there was maybe enough damage that it was like the whole thing was shot. It wasn't just like the exterior body. It was like all the way up to the metal part, like inside.
Ooh, like a suspension or some shit. Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. We fixed it. Damon was on a grind because Eurotour edit was not finished until like yesterday.
So he was like editing in the car, fucking.
No, he was editing in the hotel
I just hit
lobby.
delete.
He arrived very early. He must have worked like 10 hours on this shit since he got to NAKO.
I legit didn't even know he was there. I didn't think he was here.
Yeah, shout out Damon.
Yeah, man. Like
holy fuck!
Last night it was
put
like
in the work.
It was night, like right before the premiere, like probably like 9, 10 o'clock kind of thing. I saw him for the first time. Like, and he just walked into like the back room, like the vendor room or whatever, and I was like, "Yo, Dame, when did you get here?" He's like, "Oh, yesterday." And I was like, "The fuck? What do you mean yesterday? How have I not seen you?" He's like, "I've been working, man." He just gave me this face, and I was like, "Oh, okay, shit."
Yeah, so he finished that, man, and the ending product was insane.
Dude, it's so sick. I was hyped that I was there last night. I always seem to scoop in on those like little GT moments at NAKO and shit. It's so funny.
Nice. There's worse things to be scooping in on.
Hell yeah, there is.
You could walk into the wrong room here, bud.
Good. I've definitely done that.
Oh damn! Have you seen some shit that you weren't supposed to?
Not entirely, but I did that.
Parts of things. Ah.
No, I did that at KWC. I was talking about that because I went to the wrong floor. I was on the 4th floor, and I went to the 3rd floor. Yeah. And I walk in the room, and I'm just like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys?" Like, yeah, and fucking, it's the Chinese dude's room. The Chinese and Taiwanese dude's room. And I'm looking around, I'm like, this is not my room. What the fuck am I doing in here? Oh, shit. Dude.
Yo, is
Body
that
versus Bonds.
That just came up. And Bonds is in his Winnie Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Is he that cold? Bonds.
No, he's not. He's just comfy. All right.
Man, you got to see the Bonds entourage coming around, man. It's so funny. Yesterday, fucking his girlfriend Hannah and like a bunch of her friends and shit were all... went to the pool and they're all in like bikinis and shit, and then so they all came like into the event and shit, all in their bikinis, and then there's just like all the dudes are fucking getting in there, fucking taking pictures and shit.
What
with them? It was
trying to hide boners and shit.
Probably fucking. I was just like standing there making fun of Stott. I don't even remember what was happening.
That sounds pretty standard.
Yeah, super standard.
Wait, yeah, what? That happened? All right. I mean, man, whatever floats your boat.
At least there was a pool. Yeah, I saw a bunch of pictures.
Bonds
I was
is
like,
about to fucking murk this kid.
I
love you, Monty. You're a freak, but I think he's about to get fucking told.
I mean,
Come on.
This is funny because, like, they're both technically very skilled, but when it comes to style, like, Monty fucking just sucks. And Bonds is just
it's Bonds. Style. Yeah. Especially up against Bonds.
Yesterday he was chilling up there, taking his time. It was super impressive.
Ooh, what was that?
And some knee assisted.
Inward lunar drop to his knee, bouncing it off. Yeah. Now, it's a little difficult to see him because he's mostly yellow, and the backdrop is also yellow. That's true.
Oh, here he goes. Now he's on some Bond shit.
Yeah.
Wow, this is... You guys listening to this are probably like... Okay.
Very entertaining podcast section.
Yeah, we're sorry, but
sorry, we're fucking Dama nerds, man. We're nerding out. Give us a break.
We're glued to our screens right now.
We can't look away, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to think up something to talk about in like a second once this is done.
Yeah, something like that. All right, so we can fucking commentate. Here's Marty, fucking round 2. Over some taps and shit, some juggles.
Yeah. He's tapping.
Some more taps and jugs.
Flipping over, yeah.
Lighty, fucking...
Some lighthouses dropping.
That was not on his fucking Tama.
No, I don't think so either. That was some shit. It's hard to see on the live stream.
Whoa, bird?
Lighty shit.
Oh, dude. Ooh. I've not seen him work on that.
No? I guess you get to see him a lot. Hey, that's funny. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he got it. Oh, bird.
Oh, that bird pirouette.
That's fucking insane.
Man, look at Bonds' face. He's like, oh.
Yeah, he has to fucking bring it.
Yeah.
Oh man, the
Yeah,
trip.
yeah.
And that
Okay.
just a little trip at the end. Yeah. Look at Bonds, dude.
Bonds.
All right,
He
Bonds
needs
needs to
that-
go
he-
in now.
He needs to find
Yeah.
some honey.
Yeah, this is.
All right, now's the moment where he's
Needs
thinking of
release.
his single tricks that he's fought up for the event,
Yes.
and he's like, "Which one am I gonna
Okay, this
try to
is
bust
it,
out
yeah.
here?"
Yeah,
I had a
this
few
is-
of those
This is
And I
where
had to
Bonds
bust them out.
thrives, though.
in my first fucking round,
Yeah.
and I hit a few of them, but
Yeah.
like,
I always have those too, but like I've always tried to make a thing lately where I'm like,
okay,
rather than going for like really hard shit and hoping I get it, I'm just trying to chill and just get my flow going, you know?
Yeah.
I feel that with you, and it's really enjoyable to watch.
It just pisses me off when I miss shit.
Yeah, me too, man. Holy shit.
Oh shit, he rolled the sleeves up for this one.
I was about to say, yeah.
Oh, come on, Bonds. You gotta get some shit in there.
Show
Plus,
those
like,
muscles.
yeah, my style is not geared towards flow at the moment.
Yeah, you're on some shit, though. You're doing the crate. Like, what was that one trick you showed me? It was like, it wasn't a tap, but you're like, basically, like in the air, like, rather than tapping, resting the can, like, you're holding the Tama, resting it, and then, like, full contact, like, pushing it or some shit.
Yeah, it's like a pause. Like,
yeah.
I bring the Ken up to my Tama and just let it rest there as I move up with the Tama. And then I pull back.
Yeah.
And then it never fucking taps the Ken. It just stays on there that
Oh.
whole time. It's like
Yeah.
a pause and then you pull back.
It's so sick. And, like,
Right.
nobody else does that shit at all.
I've seen like iterations of it.
Yeah.
But nothing's like to Lighthouse, and that's a single trick
Mhm.
because it's kind of hard. No, I want to bring it to somewhere else. Fuck, so Bonds just
lost.
lost.
He just lost. Modi just took it.
Yo, how funny is it going to be if
3.
Marty wins the free trip to the fucking JKA event?
That's gonna be amazing.
Is that the prize?
Yeah,
is.
what the prize for the freestyle is you get a trip to the JKA event, like the flight and shit.
Oh
covered.
man.
Well, I think if it's, I don't know, since it's
I know
the
it,
JK that's sponsoring that flight.
Yeah.
Because if a Japanese player is, dude, we should do that one year. Like the Americans and the Japanese, like, yo, I bet a Japanese player is gonna win, or like, yeah, some American company offers to fly out, like Swedes, let's say, offers to fly out the winning Japanese players to next year's NAKO.
yeah.
And if an American player wins, some Japanese entity pays for that American player to go to Japan. Like, that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah. That's interesting. There's been some events like
All right, sorry guys.
yeah, I just noticed that too.
Tomotsu.
This is a rare
People who are
fucking thing. Tomotsu made it to fucking
Yo.
round 2 of the freestyle, dude.
And he's against
Hells
Yutaro.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's against fucking Fukushima.
It's the Tomotsu went off yesterday.
Yeah, he did. And he was like, what am
I
I
didn't
going to
see
do
it.
tomorrow? I was like, Tomotsu? Just go do your
smoke them.
Tomotsu shit. Just get up
Smoke
there.
them.
Do your
He
stuff.
shat on this dude. I'm sorry, dude, if you're listening. And
Oh no
like
way.
for real, like he just shat on everyone. He went on that
Oh
no look
shit.
Moshikame steez for way too long.
Dude, he's so fucked
Whoa.
up with that shit, man.
And then he like transitioned into like a kick knee bounce.
Yo, also think about the judges right now. Like
Dude, look at these super.
there's-
yes.
they're OGs
It's lit.
like
Yes,
up with
Tomotsu.
Tomotsu.
Get that quad, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just love watching Tomotsu.
Oh
Like-
yes, dude.
Oh, I thought he
Catching and
spiked
flowing.
that. That was insane.
Catching
The
and
double
flowing.
knee bounce. I thought it just like slammed somehow. That
That would have been
fucked.
hard to come back from. Dude, he has some
Oh!
shit.
Dude, he has moves for sure. Oh, dude, that kick. That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
I've never seen him do that before.
Oh. He's having so much fun right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
Just the
chilling
whole
with it.
Quad.
Dude, I don't see a lot of people who can control those.
No, man.
I've seen a few tricks of them recently that were
Yes.
fucking insane. Like Marcus. Marcus had some shit like that was fucking stupid.
I don't know if I saw it.
Oh my god. It's pretty crazy. It's like, I think it's like it's a lunar kick lunar.
Oh,
But like
damn.
a super clean one.
Ooh.
Get it with still
To the
left.
foot. Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, this is
Oh, is it
interesting.
1,
I
2,
like how
3?
Utaro's just like going with the Tomotsu spacewalks to use. Like, just the 1, 2, 3
Showing
swaps.
him-
Swaps.
And it's not even that disrespectful at this point.
No, it's
It's super nice that he's doing this.
it's
Like he's getting on Tomotsu's
Yeah.
level. Plus
I-
Tomotsu
I-
will enjoy seeing that.
no, totally.
Rather than also juggle shit. Yeah, nice. He's going for
Yeah,
some
yeah,
Now
styles.
he's doing some stalls. Yeah.
But
Alright.
yeah.
Like that's legit.
Yutaro is definitely like hardcore JKA. early on, like
He has
Yeah.
bird for 3 seconds and
Repertoire.
then takes it off. Like he was ridiculous. He is ridiculous, and now he's just bringing in the new wave.
Yeah, he's the
and
he's
he
the
is
nerd.
Still,
He's the big old nerd.
Ooh.
The
Oh,
quintessential.
Look, he's
nerd.
got a fanny pack
Wow,
on.
he fucking spiked that.
Yeah, he did. He did a juggle
He did.
after it though.
Yeah,
It was like
okay,
knee bounce and
yeah.
juggle.
It's true.
Looks like he's going somewhere. Looks like he's got like a rag. He's got his pouch.
Yeah,
He's
That's
probably got
like-
his like passport.
this
in
is
there.
something that I don't understand. Is this new gen Steve shit with the fucking bag around your chest?
While you're on stage,
Like always.
That's another thing.
I don't do it
Oh.
on stage.
Makes me feel old, man. I'm like, what are these kids doing? These fucking
Fanny packs, yeah, like fanny packs
I'm
are
about
a
the
thing.
fanny pack. Don't get me wrong, but like, why you got it on your chest? That's not how you wear it.
Yeah,
I mean, if that's what you want, that's chill.
No,
I'm not trying to tell you how to do it. I just don't get why
that's the-
everybody does it, and it's always those fucking Supreme ones or whatever that probably cost like 100 fanny packs worth.
You know why, dude? Because it goes back to what we were talking about of motherfuckers worrying about what other people think of them.
Yes, you're right.
You have that for sure.
You are supremely correct, sir.
So,
Yeah.
so
But yeah, it's important to project an image. I'm not gonna say I don't
Yeah.
participate in that shit because I like to
no,
swag out and
I mean-
express myself that way.
I was gonna say, like, there is like a place for that too. Like, you know, everyone likes, you know, you get that fresh shit.
Like,
You're just like,
Christian,
Yeah.
Christian rocks his stuff,
yeah.
and
Christian's got his like
so-
own steez more so though.
Yeah, I like it.
Hell yeah.
right. He's following his he's cut from his own cloth. But it's like there's few people who don't have like they want to fit in, but
Yeah, and they don't
they'll
know
just
what
look
it
around
entails.
to see what's
They
popular.
buy it without any idea of
That-
what it represents.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Right.
the clout searching.
Yes. So, and that's one thing that's can.
But if you already have the clout, and your name's Christian Ander, you can do that.
Yeah.
then you don't need to worry about putting that Supreme pouch on you.
That's right.
No, it's just part of you now.
You just gotta get one of those GT clout shirts. That's all.
Oh man, those.
Ooh, those.
I guess those are team exclusives. They were
Probably.
never like commercial.
they are.
I
I've
never
heard
saw
from-
it.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, we sold one yesterday, and Weens brought back the Ken Garden shirt.
I was just gonna say, man, like I'm like legit gonna go scoop one of those. 'Cause I never got one back in the day.
Oh, you better be quick.
Yeah.
Homies like
No
Joey
way.
Swisher,
Yeah.
like a few homies from the olden days came through and bought one.
Of course.
The
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, the
the
Sanders are
fucking,
here,
the
bud.
fucking the line one. That like comes like this kind of.
You're talking
Yes,
about like
yes.
the vertical. No, the
it's like the like diagonal.
Wait, yeah,
stripes.
diagonal.
It's like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
gray with like the turquoise
Teal.
ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yes,
a
yes.
teal color.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sweets rocks it pretty often.
Yeah, dude, Tomotu's son Daiki. Every time I see him, he's wearing a Ken Garden jersey. Every time.
Damn.
I'm not even exaggerating. And I used to see him like once, twice a week, every week. Like,
Shits are comfy.
They are.
hell's yeah. And I mean, you know, like we're just talking about, sometimes you just gotta swag out on them.
Some people, and I mean, everyone has that certain like thing that they like that turns into a certain kind of culture that can have a connection with fashion or something. So, to each their own.
Exactly.
That's what you want to do. We
Yeah.
talk some shit, but at the end of the day, we're cool cats. We're fucking all about, doing what you want to do, being yourself. If you suck, then you kind of suck, and too bad for you. But, if you're
Yeah.
cool about it and you're open-minded, that's even better, yo.
Do you, just don't suck.
Yeah, and don't shit
Yes.
on other people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that
That's
sucks.
bullshit. Yeah,
Exactly.
It really does. So how far along are we? Is this
We've
like
been
the
nerding
longest
out.
Dama
We're
nerds
like, on my
ever?
recording, we're going past an hour and a half. We're at like an hour 36, but we started a little bit before we actually started the session. So
That's crazy.
we're at
Yeah.
about an hour and a half. It goes by quick,
Not
right?
our longest.
It does. I have to sort of. So now NAKO is gonna creep up on us.
Yeah. Now, like, I have to do a workshop. Like,
Yeah,
in
me
the next
too.
little bit. So, like,
I have a
and
workshop
you
with
as well.
Reed.
That's one thing. Okay, before
I'll
we
talk
all
about it real
get
quick,
going,
Yeah.
let's hear it, because this is pretty exclusive, I think. Unless you're going to be doing this kind of thing somewhere else. What are you doing, Teo, with your little lecture kind of talk at NAKO this year?
Lecture. I'm not sure. The workshop is nice.
Workshop. your talk. People are going to listen.
Yeah, exactly that.
Is there active
So,
participation
the idea came
also?
from Grove. He was like, yo, do you want to do a talk or something? And I knew I needed someone with me. And I've gotten closer to Reed Stark. And so I was like, yo, I'm going to hit him up. And we're going to talk about kendama, or rising subculture. Because Reed has been super involved in getting kendama into sports culture. And it's fucking insane.
Absolutely.
The work he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's put kendama in the hands of so many people. It's crazy. So I just asked him, like, do you want to do this? And then I, like, quickly redacted this little text that I can read to you right now. Like, it's like a description. So
Ooh.
I wrote,
behind the scenes.
as kendama advances, so does its relevance in pop culture. We are witnessing the birth of a significant facet of both sports culture and popular culture. We'll explore what this means for kendama through various mediums, how kendama has affected the lives of its newest rising members and the lives of those who've evolved in other subcultures, and then get involved in kendama. We'll discuss how we can deal with this evolution, how we can participate in it, and how kendama's image will develop alongside it. Come through to hear from two purveyors of kendama growth and the different ways they're experiencing it on different sides of the world.
Damn.
So that's basically like sort of the line will go up. And if my voice sounded sort of diluted now, is that I can hear myself 2 times.
Yeah, the
and
headphone
it's super distracting.
It's trippy.
Yeah, we have a weird setup going on.
Yeah, this is
where
just
we're in the same room
how it goes sometimes.
with
But
weird audio,
Yeah.
but it works. It works.
it works.
Yeah, so kendama
Everyone's-
as a subculture.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about my involvement in the European scene. We're going to talk about Reed's involvement in all
In
scenes.
the world.
Yeah, it's going to be super interesting. We're going to talk about our time in Japan. We're going to talk about maybe the difference between, like, we're going to talk about stuff we talked about here too, like the different scenes, the different vibes, the different way people interact with kendama,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
different things that define the steps needed to become that superpower. Because he's in BMX and that's huge.
Yeah.
I have some knowledge about skateboarding and all that shit. So
Nice.
we're gonna talk about that. It's gonna be interesting.
That's
man.
super interesting. Hell yeah.
How long is your talk?
It's 1 hour.
All right. What are you hoping your audience or the people who are participating to walk away with?
I'm hoping they'll walk away with a desire to integrate into the subculture by making their little, like, geographical dot relevant in kendama, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
And I also want
yeah,
people to understand how important kendama is becoming and how important everything that we're doing is on a historical timeline. Like, kendama is so important and what we're doing in kendama is so important. So I want people to see that. And I definitely want to be able to inspire those people to just run with it. Like, fuck it. Fuck school. Fuck everything else. Run with kendama. We need people to just devote their lives to this shit and love it. And it's not hard.
That's what's gonna make it
People
great.
love
Not
this
hard,
toy.
man.
And, well, I mean, there are
There's
obviously
of course,
challenges.
with anything, but
But I've seen people of all creeds in kendama and really accepting people. And we're ready to fucking accept you if you're ready to love it as much as we do.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And just be as open and accepting as we are. That's important too.
Yeah, we are really fucking accepting bunch. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Like,
It really is, man. Like, you know, I have, like, friends and stuff that aren't really into kendama that see the shit, and they're kind of, like, they don't understand it, and they're just like, yo, like, it's like a bunch of Dama guys. It's like some kind of, like, cult, like a kendama cult kind of thing. And I'm like, yo, you say that, but you have never come over and, like, talked to these people. You know what I mean? And, like, I get it. It can be intimidating. You know, there's a massive group of these people that are all in this one thing that I'm not into. And now I'm going to go over and try and be a part of this, even though I don't know what they're fucking talking about. Like, they're all about this thing, and I don't know anything about it. And it's like, sure, that can be intimidating. But, like, yeah.
Yeah. There's definitely a specific type of person that can get into it, and I think that's where a lot of us resonate, even if we all come from different types of backgrounds, be it different types of extreme sports or, music, extreme music. Me, you, Rod and Alex Smith, we were talking, that's definitely something that is not so well known, not so mainstream, and I think that's something that all of us kind of interests us about it, something that not everyone's doing. Yeah. So that's why, to listen to Teo's talk and have people give him motivation to put more effort into it, make your own Ken Club, make your own shit so you can grow it is really important to help it grow and just fucking get bigger.
Make your own mark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. However that may be. If you want to fucking make events like Teo's doing, if you want to go grind on fucking crazy tricks for a year and a half like Ben Harold, if you want to do like what I'm doing, like go to Japan and fucking like go to schools and teach and shit, like, like there's infinite ways to like make your mark. Or like what MJ's doing, making videos and content to like entertain people.
And this podcast.
Yeah, and this podcast. Like
super important.
There's so many things, like that you can do. You just got to find your own little path, like what you want to do with it, like what you have to offer.
Yeah, use your skill set.
Yeah.
Like,
and if you need help, ask for help.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendama community is ready. We're a homies. Fucking helpful bunch.
Yeah. If you're willing to call us homies, we're willing to call you homie.
We're all just fucking bunch of nerds. Yo, nerds unite.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
On that fucking note.
Yeah.
I think we're going to close off episode 2-1 hardcore as we've been watching everyone grinding in the freestyles.
Yeah, man. I'm sure there's definitely some lulls at some points because we're all just fucking watching the live stream. So
yeah, and the audio is delayed, so we're like,
it's like sorry about that.
I want to see this,
but not sorry. Can't help it.
There's things that are happening.
NAKO. You guys are lucky we took the time to record for you fucking nerds. Be thankful, nerds.
Hey, that's true. Teo, thank you so much for hanging out. Talking,
this was fun.
Getting deep with us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing this and hearing people's reaction to this. Mm-hmm. I had a lot of fun. This was super chill.
Hell yeah, man.
And I'm happy I got to come to the U.S. to hang out in this hotel room with you guys.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
It's so funny. We were talking about this. Me and Teo, a quick little note. Me and Teo have hung out several times, every time in Japan. So this is the first time. Yeah. Like the other day we were smoking a spliff. He passes me the spliff, and he looks at me for a second. He goes, I just passed you that like I've done it a million times, but that's the first time I've ever passed you a spliff. And we were both just like, oh, yeah. It's so funny.
And it continues.
Hell yeah. But yeah, good shit. Fucking episode 21. We're going to go back to this fucking event and go have some fun. Hope you nerds are having a good time, whatever fucking day you're listening to it.
Hell yeah.
MJ, I hope you have a good night, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Gonna do that.
Hells yeah.
It's gonna be fucking real.
And as you nerds know, we got the Instagram, we got the Patreon if you want to come jump on there and support the nerds and keep this train fucking running.
Hells yeah, Patreon.
Shout out to all you homies that do already.
Definitely. Thank you so much for everyone who's supporting. It really means a lot. It helps us out tremendously. And check it out. Patreon. Kendertainment. Got a bunch of stuff. Teo's shotgun interview just went up when we were recording a few days ago. Yeah. Good little snippet of into Teo's mind. But here we went deep and got even further in. So
hells yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah. Thank you again, everyone. That was episode 2-1.
Yeah.
And
much love. On that note, the nerds are
out.
See you guys.